Okay, here we have a time dilation, time travel Megatron bodysuit. Uh, this is just a concept. We don't know if it actually works or not. It's just a concept, a theory of mine that I came up today, June 22, 2019. My initials DRG, basically. Let's explain how in theory it works. First of all, we know that a human body can actually travel in time forward. For example, if you have two twin brothers, one in higher elevation like in mountains and the other in lower elevations like ocean, sea level, we know that the one with more mass underneath higher elevation like the mountains will travel forward a little bit faster than the one at sea level. If they stay there longer and they come back to a place, you'll know that one has aged a lot quicker or travel basically in concept, its time will move faster than the one at sea level. And that's just a fact, okay? So both of them travel time at different speeds. The one in the mountains, its time moves faster than the one at sea level. So we know that the mass actually moves times faster than the other one at forward speed. So if you have two twins, same concept but different way to do it, it's basically having two twins. One of them spin g-forces, if it was possible, for a longer period of time, because when you spin and you create g-forces, your body gains weight, you become heavier, so basically increasing the mass. And if you do that, then the body will move forward faster than the other one. Well, anyway, that's just a concept, right? So what if, and simply putting it, what if you have a bodysuit with magnets, like that repel each other, and when you repel two magnets, it creates a magnetic field. So if you have this material with magnets that opposite to each other, you know, in other words, when you push two magnets and they repel, that's what you want, because when you have two magnets that repel, then it creates a magnetic field in between and around it. So if you have a material that have magnets that repel each other, you're creating a magnetic field, permanent magnetic field, so long as they repel. In other words, as long as they're close to each other, either sewn into a fabric, and they're close to each other by creating a magnetic field and positive, negative. In other words, if it repels each other, it's then creating a magnetic field constantly. Constantly meaning that it's non-stop. It could actually help with protection of electronics. If you have a box made of magnets that are close together, tape or glued together, where it actually starts repelling, when that repels, creates a magnetic field, then you can cover a whole box, glue a whole bunch of magnets around the box, and have the magnets close to each other. In theory and concept, which cannot be proven at this moment, if it could be a form of protection against EMP or any electronic interruption from cell phone towers or anything. You could put a cell phone, you could put anything, electronics, and in theory and concept, like I said, it has not been proven, it could provide protection against EMP and all kinds of stuff. Including radio signals or cell phone, any kind of magnetic field. It'll create a force shield of a magnetic field around that box. Same with the bodysuit. You can have these magnets sewed in very close to each other. It creates but not touching, just creating sewn in close to each other, where they start repelling, and it creates a magnetic field. So this suit will have a magnetic field around the bodysuit. The concept, my theory, is pretty simple. All living things create their own magnetic fields. So why is a tree can live up to 1,000 years, and at this moment the human body cannot do that? Maybe it's the magnetic field around each living thing. Why does a dog live less than a human being? Why is a rat or a mouse live way less than a dog? Why is an ant live less than a mouse? See, each animal species live either their lifespan is either less or more. We know humans, we live years, but ants can only live, I'm guessing, days. So why is that? Why is each living creature, its own lifespan is different? You know, some live days, some live weeks, and some live years, and some live decades, and a millennium, like a tree. Even a turtle can live up to 100. Even some ocean creatures can live up to 300 plus years, like massive whales. So why is each living creature has its own lifespan? You know, why is humans just live close to a decade, decades to 100 years or a little bit or more? Why is it the lifespan different from all different creatures? So my concept is pretty much, maybe it's because in a way, and it's just a concept, and I could be wrong, is that each creature has its own magnetic field around it, and some might be stronger than others. So what would happen if you have a bodysuit 24/7 that creates a magnetic field around the person, the human person? What would happen to that person? Would that person, its time move forward faster, or its time slow down? Counteracting the magnetic field of the Earth and the magnetic field around the world. So what would happen? Now just think of yourself as swimming in the ocean. The ocean being the Earth. The Earth is always under the magnetic field of North and South Pole. So we are inside the magnetic field, but if think of it as an ocean. But if you create your own magnetic field, the stronger it is, the more protection against the magnetic field, the more protection, basically, either you go forward or you go backwards in time. Not to travel back in time, but it's like in a concept of the twins in a mountain, and one's time moves a lot slower and one moves faster than the other. But you can't travel backwards, but you can slow down your aging process or moving forward faster. So does this concept help? I don't know. Like I said, it's just a concept. But actually could help with protection against EMP and electronics interference. So this is my invention, this is a concept, and it cannot be proven at this moment, but it may be possible. It might have some merit to this. So this is my invention to the world concept. Of course, you cannot mass produce this. It's just a concept and a cool idea.